Hello, I'm a guy that's been talking about 80s music, and today I want to talk about Kim Carnes' Bette Davis Eyes. This was the number one song of 1981. Number one song of the entire year, according to Billboard. It's definitely an interesting sounding song. Kim Carnes had a very unusual and characteristic voice. It was very raspy, like smoking 100 cigarettes a day raspy. And it was similar to Bonnie Tyler, the woman who sang Total Eclipse of the Heart and It's a Heartache. In fact, I read somewhere someone describing her as a mix of Bonnie Tyler and Bob Dylan. However, Kim Carnes could sing smooth when she wanted. Like in Bette Davis Eyes, you can hear it. She can go from raspy to smooth and back again. This is definitely not an easy song to sing at karaoke, I wouldn't imagine. Musically, it's a synth pop song, I guess. The synth riff is an important part of the song. I'd actually call it new wave music, but I think a lot of people wouldn't call it new wave, but that's just because it had a singer that looked, normal. To be new wave, the singer has to dress funny and or have funny hair, but Kim Carnes just looked like a normal woman. Of course, she was pretty old when she recorded this. Not real old. She was in her 30s. That's not old to me anymore, but by pop music industry standards, yeah, that's pretty old. If she had been in her early 20s and colored her hair pink, yeah, she would have been considered new wave. Actually, I was talking before about this term new wave soul. I'd say this is new wave soul. So, what's the song about? I really don't know. The song actually confuses me and has confused me for years. Is it a good thing or a bad thing for a woman to have Bette Davis eyes? Well, Bette Davis was a movie star, so it must be a good thing. Must mean the woman's beautiful, right? Not necessarily. I mean, Bette Davis was once a big glamorous movie star back in the 30s and 40s. She played in dramas, but that was just like the first chapter of her career. It's like she had a second half of her career. For a lot of us, we remember her for her other roles in scary movies. Like in the 60s, she played in a famous movie called Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. She played Baby Jane, except that in this movie, Baby Jane was all grown up and has become Old Woman Jane. And Old Woman Jane is crazy Old Woman Jane. She is crazy and mean and evil. She serves her sister dinner. Well, that's nice, right? But no, she put rats on her plate for some reason. And that's how I remember Bette Davis. I remember her for that and playing in horror movies like The Watcher in the Woods and Burnt Offerings. And to me, she was like the female version of Vincent Price. So if a woman had Bette Davis eyes, it means that she looks scary. But in the context of this song, this could mean that a woman is saying that another woman looks beautiful or that she looks scary. Or maybe it's somewhere in between. I don't know. Like maybe a woman is saying, yes, she looks beautiful, but look out. This song actually reminds me of Hall and Oates' Maneater. Maneater has somewhat of a spooky vibe to it too, and Daryl Hall is warning you, watch out, boy, watch out, she'll chew you up. Yeah, she may look good, but watch out and stay away. The song is a warning, and I feel like Bette Davis Eyes can also be a warning. Or maybe not. It also seems like the woman in the song is admiring this other woman. Maybe she is admiring her, maybe a little bit of envy. I don't know. Like I said, what does it mean to have Bette Davis eyes? Does that mean she looks beautiful or she looks crazy? Well, pay attention to the lyrics. I have. They don't help. I don't know what precocious even means. And who was she slapping when she sang this song? I remember her singing this song on TV, and there's a part that goes whoosh, and Kim would go whoosh, whoosh, like she's slapping somebody. Who was she slapping? Was she slapping the woman that looked like she had Bette Davis eyes, or was she slapping a boy that was looking at her? I don't know. But anyway, I really need to get ready for my real job. I've had my fun for the day.